Hi Como students, Miss Mund here. Today I'm going to show you how to highlight and take notes inside of Gale Databases. We are here at comosr.spps.org. We're going to hover over the library and then we are going to go down to Reliable Online Resources. And once we're there, I'm going to look for a Gale resource. I think I will use Gale Student Resources in Context. So I'm going to select that. And today I think I will search Ella Josephine Baker. Baker. There we go. And the reason I chose Ella Baker was because I had read a magazine article recently that said she was one of the 25 most influential African Americans. And I didn't know who she was, so I thought, I need to find out about Ella Baker. So I think what we can do is just look at a quick biography of her. So I'm going to click on one of the returns there, her biography. And here we are inside the database. Now our purpose today is to learn how to highlight and take notes. So to highlight inside of a database, all you have to do is highlight, and then this box pops up and you click on highlight. You can choose the color that you wish to have. And it's as simple as that. So I'm going to highlight a few more items. I'm just randomly highlighting right now. And highlight, and I can choose my color again. Sometimes when I'm taking notes, I have an outline already finished, and you could color code your outline and to the same colors as these highlight colors, and then you could make them match so that that all works together. So that's another thing that you can do to make your life easier. I've finished taking my notes, or highlighting I should say. What I can do is I can go back here to highlights and notes, and then I can go to download, and I can tell it to save it to my Google Drive, and I'm going to download it there. And a note should pop up. There it is, telling me that it has been saved to my Google Drive. I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to go to my recent, and sure enough, here you will see the notes for Ella Josephine Baker. I'll scroll down so you can see the whole article is in here, and there's my highlights. I'm now back at my article on Ella Baker, and I'm going to show you how you can take notes as well as highlight. It's pretty much the same process. You highlight, you start by highlighting what you want, and click on highlights, and there it's highlighted. And then I can add a note by clicking on notes, and I'm going to pretend that that's my note there, and I need to make sure that I save my note. If I don't save it, it won't be there when I'm done. And again, highlight it, take my note, and save, and a little bit more highlighting, take my note. And this time I'm going to purposely forget to save my note to show you that it won't be there. And I'll take one more note there. Let's see what happens if I don't pick a color, it will automatically change it yellow, and save it. And now this time when I want to download it, it's an extra step. So we've taken notes. I'm going to show you what they look like. We're going to go to the top here and click on more. When you do that, you see highlights and notes pops up here. And there it is. Here are my notes, which make no sense because I just randomly typed. But here's the text that I took notes on. And then also over here is the publication where I took the notes from. So do you remember the one that I forgot to save? There are no notes for that. But if I wanted to, I could look at this. I could go back and I could add some notes and save them. And then maybe here I don't like what I wrote, or I wanted to add something, I can do that by clicking on edit and then just adding it and then saving it. So now that I have all my notes, they're in this chart format. That's how they're going to show up also when I download them into my Google Drive. So I'm going to click on download Google Drive, and there I did it. There's my note saying it's going to show up in my Google Drive. I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and now here you will see that chart format of the notes, and I'm going to blow that up for you so you can see it. Now remember, I talked about how sometimes I like to color code my outline and then color code my notes. It makes it easier to put my whole project together. So you'll notice that I lost my color coding in this formatting, but there is something we can do about that. I can highlight what I want to, color code, and then I can go here to more up on top, and I can I can change my background color, pick the color that I want. Let's say this corresponds with the green part of my outline. I can make that green, and then I can do the same here. Maybe this corresponds to the yellow part of my outline, and I can make that yellow. And that way you can see that that will go right along with my notes. Today I want to talk about one more thing, and that is that you don't want to leave your notes, your saved notes, in your recent file on your Google Drive. You're going to want to go into your drive, and you're going to want to create a new folder. So if you don't already have one, I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to call this Ella Baker, and create. So I did that, and then I can go back to my notes on Ella Baker, and I can simply move them to my folder. So that's how you take notes and highlight inside of Gale Databases. And all databases are slightly different, but if you just look around a little bit, you will find what it is that you're looking for taking notes, or use the help feature. Thanks, that's it for today.